So the blockbuster deal is now officially complete. James Harden, one of, if not the best player in the history of the Houston Rockets, is now officially a member of the Brooklyn Nets. And it looks like, in my opinion, that the Rockets are going to try to compete for a little while. In my opinion, I think by the deadline, they probably will be sellers. But that's, to decide in a future time. At this point in time, since start today doesn't work, we obviously have to start at the beginning of the season. We take a look at this roster right now. Obviously, picked up Victor Oladipo, part of that, 4-team deal. It was the Pacers, the Cavaliers, the Rockets, and the Nets. And I think he's going to be good. I really do think he's going to be good. I saw a rumor today, I'm actually recording this now on the 16th, that said he is, declined like a $25 million a year deal from Indiana. So I guess he just wanted to get out of Indiana for whatever reason. I think he can be good in Houston. I think him next to John Wall is an interesting fit. I don't really know how it's going to work. I think it very well could work, though. Obviously, Christian Wood has been an unbelievable pickup for them so far, and I think he's going to be really solid for us as well. The rest of this team, I don't really know what I want to do with this team right now because here in 2K, this team could make the playoffs, but they're obviously not going to win it. So I feel like the best move would probably be just to, kind of sell everybody. But I don't really know. I think Boogie's definitely going to get dealt just because he's on a one-year deal, and who knows what he's going to ask for after this. But they picked up a nice young piece here in Rondion Kurucs. They picked up Dante Exum as well from Cleveland. So I don't mind this deal at all. And the most important thing about it is the fact that they have like 28,000 fucking draft picks now. Like, they're in a really good spot to rebuild right now. Like, what is it, like 7 years in a row they either have the Nets' first-round pick or can swap with them? Like, I think this is going to be a really good deal for the Rockets. James Harden was causing a lot of problems in that locker room, obviously. I think everybody knows that. You saw DeMarcus Cousins saying he was, just not being a good teammate whatsoever. Personally, I think Brooklyn's going to be good. I don't think a lot of people realize that, like, at one point in time, everybody's like, they don't have a bench. I would imagine at a minimum that, like, at least 2 out of those 3 guys are going to be on the floor at all times. So, we're not really going to be talking about the Nets side of this. If you guys do want to see my thoughts on the Nets side of this, I did a Nets rebuild the other day. I tried to do this back-to-back days, but I got a little busy, so unfortunately I could not. But you guys are seeing this today on the 16th. But yeah, if you guys are new around here, make sure to subscribe, and if you guys could leave a like on this video, that would be absolutely awesome. After this, I'm doing the Indiana Pacers, and then I'm doing the Cleveland Cavaliers, and then feel free to still leave suggestions. So, with that said, I have given you guys pretty much the majority of my thoughts. I do think we have a couple trades to make, though, and I'll see you guys with those moves. So our first trade here is going to be coming with the Chicago Bulls. DeMarcus Cousins and Eric Gordon are heading to Chicago for Lauri Markkanen. We also pick up Cristiano Felicio, but obviously Markkanen is the big part of this deal. I moved Boogie to power forward. That's why he's an 84 overall. But yeah, Markkanen's obviously a nice young piece for us. I think he's definitely, kind of flourish here. I think playing him next to Christian Wood is an interesting fit. But I think it's going to honestly work fine here in 2K. I don't really see any problem with it. So, at this point in time, I'm probably just going to work on the bench pieces more often. I probably will sign re-sign Victor Oladipo this offseason. Then John Wall is on a multi-year deal, so I really don't have any reason to trade him right now. What I meant by, kind of just trading everybody that's, older and not going to help us rebuild was like the one-year guys. You know what I'm saying? All these guys are going to be locked up past 1 year. Well, hopefully Oladipo will come back. And then Markkanen, I believe, is a free agent, but he also should be restricted, so that should not be an issue. But I think like PJ Tucker, House Nawaba, like probably a lot of these guys are going to go. So I'll see you guys with the next move. Next deal here is going to be coming with the Atlanta Hawks. PJ Tucker in a second, heading there for Chris Dunn. Nice, solid defensive backup point guard for us here. I don't mind that move at all. This is probably going to be one of those teams with a 10-man rotation. So just a little bit past this. So if we take a look at the roster breakdown right now, Dunn will be backing up John Wall here. I don't mind McLemore maybe for a year. Like, I'm probably not getting much value out of him. I mean, Dante Exum will probably play for the Rockets in real life. I just don't think he's going to play here today in 2K. We currently do not really have a small forward, which could be an issue. I don't really want to start House. We do have Kurucs, so I actually might start at that small forward spot low-key. I mean, we're in a rebuilding year. I don't really have any expectations for this team, so I wouldn't be mad, if we were not very good. So I think I honestly might move Exum. I know they just picked him up in real life. This is not a realistic rebuild at all. So maybe I'll move Exum in House, see if I can improve that small forward spot, and if not, maybe I'll just start Kurucs. So let's see. We'll do House. Did I say I was going to? No, I said I was going to move McLemore. I'll throw Exum in there as well. So let's see what we get for these two. Maybe just somebody else to start at small forward for me. Kelly Olynyk, not really. Bielitsa. Doug McDermott. All right, let's pick up Doug McDermott. Sharpshooter off the bench for us. Honestly, not a bad pickup at all. He goes down to small forward, and he is a 76 overall. So I'm actually going to leave that rotation the way it is for now. We're definitely going to do a 10-man rotation. I don't think we have the best bench pieces here. I actually might do one more move. Brown and I have 2 backups. Okay, so I think Clemens and Brown are going to get me a power forward and a power forward and a center. Or if not, I can just use Felicio. So let me see that. Brown, and then I'll do Clemens right after this. I thought we had more backup big men. We actually do not. So let's go ahead and pick up power forward or center. Not seeing anybody great. We'll just go ahead and pick up Luke Cornett. We only have to give up a second-round pick. It's not that big of a deal. And then the final move here with Chris Clemens, we're just looking for a power forward of some sort. I don't really want Mike Scott, Hoping to get maybe like a little bit better than Mike Scott. Again, it's probably not. Ooh, Taj Gibson. Taj Gibson from the New York Knicks. Absolutely perfect. Going to move him down to center. And it shouldn't be an issue. He's actually a 79 overall. So let's go ahead and set this rotation right now, see what it is looking like. Taj Gibson will not be my sixth man. I am not a big fan of having, big men be my sixth man. If you guys have been watching me for a little while, you guys all probably know that. But let's go ahead and reallocate these minutes. Wood's definitely going to get like 34. Marketing probably same, honestly. Doug McDermott like 31. 34, 32. I'm actually okay with that. For development purposes, I think marketing should probably play more. So, year number one, it's interesting. John Wall, Victor Oladipo, Doug McDermott, Lowry Markkanen, Christian Wood, bench Chris Dunn, Taj Gibson, Ben McLemore, Luke Cornett, and David Nwaba. I don't have great expectations for this team, but it's 2K. You honestly never know. So I guess we'll see how we do, and I'll see you guys at the end of year number one. So I didn't quite catch our record before we finished simming year number one, but as you can see, we're 11th in the Western Conference, which means we're going to have a pick in the lottery, which is kind of nice. I definitely don't mind that at all. Giannis does take home the MVP award. LaMelo Ball, Rookie of the Year. I also do want to do a Hornets rebuild soon. I definitely do want to use LaMelo. Devontae Graham, sixth man of the year. Assumingly backing up LaMelo Ball. Giannis also wins Defensive Player of the Year. Christian Wood, most improved for us, baby. 16 points, 13 boards, 1 assist. Love to see it. Brad Stevens of the Celtics win 59 games, and they do end up with Coach of the Year. So let's go ahead and check out some player stats on the year right now. Led scoring by John Wall. Good to see him kind of getting back to his normal self. Victor Oladipo, Christian Wood, Markkanen, Dermott. I really do like this makeup of this team right now. I think we're going to have a lot of options going forward, which, I can't really say for every other rebuild. Like, typically in some of these rebuilds, when, you get a pretty decent team at some points, and it's not scripted, but you can kind of see where everything's going to head to. Like, you know what I'm saying? Giannis shows some loyalty, stays with the Bucks, and does get rewarded with a championship. Wow, the Grizzlies. Interesting. We're going to head into league meetings, just make sure nothing gets put through that it shouldn't be, and we'll now head into the draft lottery, where hopefully we end up with a pretty good pick. We're currently projected 4 from Detroit. Oh, and the Nets have our pick? What? How on earth do the Nets have our pick? In the Whoa. Wait. The Thunder actually have it? That kind of sucks. How did the Thunder end up with our pick? What deal was that? I guess that's probably the Chris Paul trade then. Okay, I did not know that. I thought we had our pick. Steven Silas can remain our head coach. John Lucas is going to be fired. And I can keep Hornacek for now. There's an A trainer here. I really thought we had our pick. I don't know. I should have focused on getting that pick back. I honestly didn't realize we didn't have it. So yeah, we're going to get all 3 of these guys. Going to just add some new additions to our staff. And I guess we don't really have a pick. I might try to trade for one, honestly. It really does suck. I really thought we had a pick in this year's draft. It's unfortunate. Okay. $44 million. I'm happy to see John Wall kind of returning to his normal self, but I think he probably is on his way out. He's 31 years old. We're rebuilding, and I think I might try to go ahead and get a pick for John Wall. Let me see what I can do. So another deal here with the Bulls. I feel like I traded with the Bulls a lot in my league, but we will see. I'm going to see if they'll give me the 6th overall pick here for John Wall. They don't want to do it. They want an unprotected Brooklyn first, and they'll give me Eric Gordon back. Probably that's fine, because I don't think will never actually get to that Brooklyn pick, just because we don't get to the year 2024. And 2, that I think I can just get another first-round pick for Eric Gordon at a minimum. So let's see what I can get for Eric Gordon. Unprotected pick from Miami, which actually has 2 stars. Sure, why not? So we now have the 6th overall pick, which I think is going to be kind of huge for us. Again, I don't know this draft class super well. I've been trying to learn it a little bit better, but I know some of the top guys. So Mobley, Suggs, Cunningham, Green, Kuminga just went. Kuminga would have been a huge pickup because we do not have a small forward. But we will see. Zaire Williams is here. Jalen Johnson is here from Duke. Scotty Barnes. I think Jalen Johnson's the pick here. I don't really ever get Jalen Johnson. I'm not going to lie. I don't know a ton about him, but I think he could be good for us. He's going to be a 75 overall for us, and looking now, he's probably going to start for us. So Chris Dunn declines. Kurucs is going to come back. Tate. I'll bring back Keelan Martin, too. Probably just hopefully get some picks for those guys. Markkanen will absolutely get that qualifying. I do want to bring back him and Oladipo. Kawhi's here. Imagine. I mean, why the hell not? He's probably not going to. Yeah, he's not going to. We're actually 3rd. It's actually surprising we were that high, but yeah, we're probably not going to be getting him. So at this point in time, I'm going to probably move Tate and pretty much everybody else, just try to get even more first-round picks. The Clippers want to give me one. It's actually a swap with Oklahoma City. And now I will just probably move Keelan Martin. I'll keep was it Kevin Martin Jr.? Kenyon Martin Jr., excuse me. He could be something for us. Probably not anything great, but you never know. So I do want to get Victor Oladipo back, and I definitely do want to make sure I get Larry Markkanen back as well. Oladipo actually has 3 offers, so I want to make sure I pay him a lot of money. Definitely not giving him a no-trade clause, and he is looks like he's going to accept that offer with us. So I'll wait on Markkanen because I don't want him to get his qualifying here. McLemore can go. Pretty much everybody else here is free to go. I'm going to let Doug McDermott go as well. And I think it's honestly, I'm in a good spot. Wow, Kawhi signs with the Thunder. Interesting. But yeah, we should be good. One more day, and now we'll go ahead and re-sign Lowry Markkanen. He has 14 offers now, but hopefully he just accepts ours, and we'll get him back no matter what. So Lauri Markkanen, welcome back to Houston. And I actually really do like the way we're building this team right now. We do have to figure out that point guard spot, which could be tough for us. Again, it's probably not going to be anybody great. I would imagine that we're probably like, oh, I can actually afford Mike Conley. Not bad. You know what? I'll take Mike on like a 1-year deal. Actually, I'll do a 2-year deal because I'll trade him next offseason. Actually, I don't know if I paid him enough. No, I did. And we get Mike Conley. So he's going to be starting a point guard for us, replacing John Wall. I actually don't mind that one so much. And Kurucs is actually going to back up Markkanen, so I need a backup at every position. I think I'm going to give Kenyon Martin Jr. the start. He's only 20 years old. Not the start, excuse me. He'll be coming off the bench. So I need a backup point guard, shooting guard, and center. Let's see what we can work on here. Shooting guard, Kendrick Nunn's actually would be a great pickup for us. Great piece off the bench for us. Center spot, maybe like Kem Birch, whatever it is. And we pick him up in the point guard spot like Quinn Cook is fine. So again, I don't expect this team to be very competitive. You know, we head into that third year of free agency and like free agents are just so good. It's such a good, year in free agency. Hopefully we'll have our pick. And, we'll get there when we cross that line. So this is going to be the team rolling into year number 2. Again, not a very competitive team, but that's kind of the angle I'm taking right now. I think all is going to work out in the end. So I'll see you guys in the rotation at the start of year number 2. So we're here at the start of year number 2, and the starting 5 is actually looking pretty good in my opinion. Mike Conley is a great addition for this team. I think he's going to be a great filler for, it's probably only going to be 1 year, but I can live with that. Victor Oladipo is re-signed. He is regressing a little bit, which I don't really get. He's only 29 years old, but that's just how 2K works. Our 6th overall pick, Jalen Johnson, very excited to see what he can do here for us here in Houston. Lauri Markkanen and Christian Wood, same front court as last year. The bench is not very good, unfortunately. That's definitely going to have to be a big focus this offseason as well. But Kendrick Nunn is a good pickup. Kem Birch, Rondion Kurucs, Quinn Cook, and then Kenyon Martin Jr. So we will see what this team can do. Again, I don't expect it to be very much, but you never know. I'll see you guys at the end of year number 2. So once again, since I sit on my phone while we're simming the year, I didn't quite catch the record. But what I do see right now is that we are 7th in the Western Conference. So we are officially back in the playoffs. It's good to see. Luka Doncic is your MVP for the Dallas Mavericks. Evan Mobley, Rookie of the Year, is in Indiana, I believe. Yeah, he was the first overall pick. 14 points, 8 boards. Good to see a possible Miles Turner replacement. I don't really know. Dinwiddie, 6th Man of the Year in Brooklyn. Jonathan Isaac, Defensive Player of the Year. Kevin Porter Jr., Most Improved. And Brad Stevens, Coach of the Year for the Celtics. Brooklyn Nets are a 2 seed right now. We are 7th seed. Of course, we get LeBron and the Lakers here in the first round. So, not ideal, but hopefully we'll see. We'll see. Player stats on the year: Oladipo led us in scoring, Markkanen, Wood, Conley. I really do like the makeup of this team. Kendrick Nunn, 14 points off the bench, really solid for us. Wood led us in boards. Jalen Johnson actually led us in assists. So you just saw the starting 5 here for LA. I cannot imagine we're going to win this one, unfortunately. Okay, and we upset LeBron, Anthony Davis, and the Lakers in the first round. Moving on to the Nuggets: Murray, Hampton, Porter Jr., Davis Bertans, and Nikola Jokic. Not bad again. And we lose that one in 5, though. So that's where, our Cinderella run comes. The fucking... I swear to God, this game's on drugs. When you make videos late, or when you play it late at night, like it's there's some random shit that happens. And Brooklyn lost to Cleveland in the first round. Oh my God. We made it further in the playoffs in year number 2 than the Brooklyn Nets did. That says a lot about this game. All right. Excuse me. Let's head up to league meetings right now. No, that's just so stupid. Okay, perfect. So we'll head in the draft lottery. I think I saw our names a couple times. We're projected 5 from Detroit. I believe that should be unprotected. We're projected 9 from Miami, so I guess that Miami trade was a good one. We end up with number 4, and we end up with number 9 as well. So we have 2 top 10 picks in this draft. Going to be absolutely huge for us. I'm going to re-sign Steven Silas, whatever it is. I'll sign Mike D'Antoni back as an assistant coach. That's kind of funny. Okay, hopefully we get all those guys, and we do. And I really do like our front office and our coaching staff moving forward. So 2 top 10 picks is absolutely huge for us, along with a lot of guys here. Oladipo's making $36 million. We also have picks 16, 23, and 28. We have 5 first-round picks right now. That is going to be awesome to see. All right, I definitely have a couple trades to make, though, and I'll see you guys with those moves. So this deal right here kind of feels like a no-brainer to me. We're going to pick up Klay Thompson from the Golden State Warriors. We're taking Oladipo in the 4th overall pick for Klay in the 7th pick. I wouldn't have done this if we weren't getting another pick, but we do get pick 7 as well, which is going to be kind of huge for us moving forward. Now, I do have something in mind that I want to do. I don't know if it's going to work. I got to find out who has the 1st overall pick because I want Emoni Bates, and I want Emoni Bates badly. So I'll give you 7, 9. Like literally, you can have all these picks. I still don't think they're going to take it. How about if I give you another 1st-round pick next year from the Nets, and they agree to that? We now have the 1st overall pick, which means Emoni Bates is officially a member of the Houston Rockets. We pick up Klay Thompson, which is an obvious upgrade over Victor Oladipo, and I really am excited for this team right now. So Emoni Bates, welcome to the team. Welcome to Houston. A huge pickup for us right there. Wow, he's an 85 overall. Okay. This draft class is broken. All right, that's my bad. That's my bad again. I forgot overalls are screwed up in this draft class. If anybody has a good 2022 draft class, please let me know because I could really use it. So qualifying, Facundo Campazzo. It's a great fucking name. He's from Argentina. Unfortunately, he's probably not going to be back on this team. So we don't have money right now. How ironic would it be if we re-signed James Harden? But it is unfortunate, but we don't really have any money right now. I can definitely make some money if I were to probably trade Markkanen or Mike Conley. Well, Conley's definitely getting moved no matter what. So let me see what I can do here. If I were to trade Mike Conley and probably Keon Martin Jr., is there any like cheap point guard here? It's an option. Yeah, again, ooh, Devontae Graham's here, but he's making $18 million. I did not think he was making that much. Rui. Let me see what I can find out. Let me see. You know, I'll see you guys with the trade. And would you look at that? Not yet another trade with the Bulls. I tried to include Keon Martin Jr. or Kenyon. Jeez, I keep saying Keon. But the money's not going to work there, so they can just pretty much have as many picks as they want. I'm not going to use any of these picks moving forward. So, yeah, Kobe White, welcome to the team. A huge pickup for us, and it does save us quite a bit of money. So, we head into free agency. If we kind of look at this roster right now, there's not a specific position we do need. If I'm going to sign somebody, like Steph would be cool, but again, I don't really need him. And I don't have money, really, which is kind of unfortunate, but I really don't. So I might work on bolstering the bench a little bit. I think that was kind of a weak spot for us last year. So hopefully I can just improve that. I don't think Klay Thompson will probably have a backup, so it means Kendrick Nunn's probably going to have to get traded. If I trade Kendrick Nunn, obviously I can have a backup at pretty much any position but small forward. That small forward spot's pretty much filled out to probably the max. But let's see, Draymond Green. I think he's going to regress even more than that. Jordan Clarkson. I don't need a shooting guard. Jesus Christ, I'm fucking stupid. I don't really want to pick up Chris Dunn again. Derek Favors is fine. I'm going to pick up Derek Favors from Detroit. He's going to be our backup center, backing up Christian Wood, excuse me. So I need a power forward, and I need a point guard at this point. So we do have a little bit of money. Power forward options. Robert Covington would be a huge 3-and-D pickup for us. Kurucs, Cook. I mean, all these guys are probably just going to go. We actually have a $15 million trade exception as well from Conley. So that's actually pretty huge for us. We look at that point guard spot. Like, who's the highest overall? Because I'm probably just going to trade you. Nico Melli, who hopefully will just sign with us. Cool. So I'm going to trade him probably in Kenyon Martin Jr. and hopefully just pick up something along with a first-round pick. I do that so much. Hopefully we get these two and a first-round pick, and I'm just looking for a backup point guard. It doesn't have to be anybody great, and I really do like this team right now. I am pretty confident in this team. So let's see. Kelly Oubre's here. No, I'm not going to pick up Oubre. I guess I'll just pick up Thomas Satoransky from the Celtics, and we'll get Aaron Nesmith as well. Nesmith's probably not going to get used, honestly, which is kind of unfortunate. It's like, can I improve anywhere else? I'm comfortable with Johnson. I'm just going to move Aaron Nesmith. We really don't need him on this team. I'll let him play somewhere else, hopefully flourish in Milwaukee. So this is the final team we're going to be going with. I know I said I was going to sign a bunch of guys in free agency, but I thought I was going to have a lot more money than I honestly did. So I also apologize. Emoni Bates is an 85 overall. Yeah, it's a little bit cheap. I'm not going to lie. I didn't know he was such a high overall, but we will see, and I'll see you guys in the rotation. So you're number 3 here. This is the team. Again, I apologize about Emoni Bates. It's ridiculous that he's an 86 overall right now. But, yeah, again, if anybody has a good 2022 draft class, please let me know, because him being an 86 overall right now is just absolutely nuts. And I thought I had a good draft class, but I guess I did not. So year number 3, third and final year. We're putting all our eggs in the basket. We don't even have a 90 overall, but this is the squad. Kobe White, Klay Thompson, Emoni Bates, Larry Markkanen, and Christian Wood. Bench. Jalen Johnson is going to be our 6th man here. Derek Favors, Robert Covington, and Thomas Satoransky. I really like how we improved the bench. I think that was a huge issue for us, and I'm very comfortable with this team right now. So that's the squad. Let's see if we can get it done. So we wrap up year number 3. Again, I'm stupid, so I didn't catch the record, but first in the Western Conference, first in the power ranking department. Awesome to see. Luka MVP once again. We don't even get Rookie of the Year in Emoni Bates. Victor, I don't know his last name, so I just say Wembanyama. And he's an 85 overall. Yeah, it's ridiculous. Please, somebody get me a draft class. Cade Cunningham, what the fuck? Play him at shooting guard, for the love of God. And play Edwards at the 3. I don't get it. Giannis Stevens, Player of the Year. Kobe White does win Most Improved for us. That's awesome to see. And Steven Silas is the Coach of the Year. So we have Golden State here in the first round. Klay Thompson's old team. Settings. I meant to go to this. Player stats on the year. Kobe White, Emoni Bates. Yeah, it's ridiculous. Klay Thompson, so 320 plus point per game, guys. Also, it's awesome to see, because most of the time, by like year number 3, Klay Thompson only averages like 15 points, which is crazy. But Larry Markkanen, Christian Wood, again, really happy with the way this team came out, and hopefully getting a championship out of it. So we do have Golden State here in round number 1. Steph, our old friend Victor Oladipo, Andrew Wiggins, Chet Holmgren. They have in Jesus Christ. How is that an 8 seed? How is that an 8 seed? And we sweep them? I don't get it. We're facing Denver, who did beat us last year. Jamal Murray, RJ Hampton, Porter Jr., Bull. You have a guy who's, what, 7'2"? Yep, playing at the power forward spot next to Nikola Jokic. Interesting fit. But we do win in 5. Moving on, take on Luka and the Dallas Mavericks. Doncic, Richardson, Josh Green, Jabari Parker, and Kristaps Porzingis. It's the Celtics and Cavs over there. Awesome to see. And we're taking on my favorite team here in the Celtics, who no longer have Kemba Walker. They have Christian Lander. Not a fucking clue who that is. JB, JT, Daniel Tice, Robert Williams, Wendell Carter Jr. is off the bench. Okay. This is not how you run a bench, especially when Romeo Langford's your only guard off of it. We do win in 6, though, and Imoni Bates, oh my God. The age of 20 is Finals MVP. So, again, I apologize about the draft class. I know I've said it 48 times at this point. But, yeah, it feels pretty good. Our highest overall was an 87, and we won a championship before the Brooklyn Nets did. So, that's when you know it's sweet. But if you guys did enjoy, seriously, and you guys could leave a like, that would be absolutely awesome. If you guys are new, please do make sure to subscribe. Again, I'm sorry I missed the day. I might miss the day tomorrow, too, because it is my birthday. So, I will not be in the state of mind to make a video, if you know what I'm saying. It's my 21st. So, but yeah, that about does it for me. Seriously, though, I do appreciate you guys. If you guys do, please do make sure to subscribe, though. But that's it. I love you guys, and I'll see you guys all in the next one.